Yeah, welcome back, everybody. It's good to see you all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Uh, before we begin, I would like to begin by correcting something I said during the last conversation. I heard that it was posted today, but still, I realized that I presented the sequence incorrectly because, in psychology, the sequence it doesn't go that way. The correct sequence should be stress leading to tension, tension leading to anxiety. That should be the correct the sequence because stress is always the starting point, like mm, maybe the life events, maybe responsibilities, uncertainties, changes, uh, and also the daily pressures, what we talked about, and then it creates stress with the nervous system. And as the stress accumulates, the body responds, creating tension. And I'd like to explain here that with the tension we are talking here is not about hypertension or any other thing. It is the tension that builds up in the body. Because every time when somebody looks at stress, they develop a kind of a body tension, heart beating faster, and all those things, because Miriam is going to talk about that. I'm not going to take care of that. And the body prepares itself. And when the tension persists, now the brain begins to monitor those the physical sensations and it'll interpret it as a signal of a problem somewhere which you cannot handle. And then anxiety kicks in. So that should be the correct sequence. I made a mistake last time, so I apologize for that, all the viewers and listeners out there. So before I hand over the floor to Miriam, I wanted to correct myself just to let you know what the sequence is, because you might be wondering what it is I'm talking about. The correct sequence, it is an integrated model from the psychology. Stress is a demand, and this stress demand can be external or internal, and tension, the physiological activation. And after the physiological activation, the cognitive interpretation of the physiological activation is anxiety. So I apologize for that. So I made this, I had the slide with me already done because I presented it long time back. Stress, a trigger load, tension, body's activation state, anxiety, mind's interpretation of that activation. So with this, what we will do is I'm going to give it to the Miriam because she's going to talk about anxiety. I'm sorry, she's going to talk about tension, and also she's going to take us on a small guided meditation. I'll hand over to Miriam. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sam. That was a lovely introduction for this very important place to be, tension, and to see what tension is and how can we understand it much more deeply, and how can it help us to become even more stronger. Because tension is not something to or that our enemy, it will help us to communicate with us. A language or body show us, to show us part of ourselves. We so much time I forget about ourselves. So more and more about to understand the language of ourselves and what's behind the tension. Because tension is not a weakness. That is our self or body were telling us some unspoken life lesson, what had happened in our life earlier in our life, understand how we need to care for self. So today I want to guide you about three things. First, what tension is and how can we understand it, and what happened with ourself when we let it build it up over time. And third, how can we experience it and how can we release it? and how can we find a way to understand much more deep on ourselves. And because everything in life happens for a reason. And that is a silence lesson, a silence language in everything about yourself. And tension is not just physical, that is a memory from our body. So everything in life happened, we can't express, it will be remembered in our body. And we will be, how can we understand this much more deeply? So every time you said it's fine, but it's not fine at all, that something happened inside and your body tightened. And over time, small moments will be there and we can feel sting body, you have a pattern in your body. We need to build up stress over time, anxiety, depression, and that we build a language in your body and you feel there's something wrong and you can't understand why that happened in your life, instead to see what your body really telling you and how can you learn to understand your body much more deeply. Because tension, that is a gap between what you feel and what you allow yourself to express. And how can you become the person who can control yourself? And how can you dissolve everything, all this emotion holding you back? Instead of judgment, how can they so don't disappear? Because things don't disappear by itself. You need to take care of yourself, to looking for yourself inward, why that happened for you, and how can you stay in this place? And how can you allow it to be there for yourself? Because everything happens for a reason in your life. All disease, a lot of them happens also like a reaction of how you treat yourself. And even this month, we're going into cancer, the month of cancer and new moon. And that happened the same thing. That is mostly the most intense month in the whole year. Will have all these emotions, all this depression, feel of anxiety that you're not enough. And it's so important to see that it's complete human behavior to feel like that. Everyone can be stressed, everyone have depression, everyone have this kind of feelings, but it's so much important to see how can that helping me to understand much more deeply about myself, because growth is all about two parts in life. We need to have this kind of fear to lose control to be able to grow as well, because everything has two parts. And the moment you can see that tension is a part, your language of telling you to something to take care of yourself, how can you be much more relaxed and how can you allow yourself to be this person? How can you see that everything's connected to be helping you to become an even better person? So don't be afraid for it. Use it to be even more stronger and stretching you to be overcome it instead. And the easiest way to be that when you have this kind of nervous system, when you be alive in yourself, instead to be afraid, to see it much more in protective mode, that is nothing wrong with you. It's nothing wrong to have your tension in your body. It's all connected with the process you are within this for this moment. So accept the whole you, the person you are in every single moment you are, and see how that can help in you to even understanding your language much, much more. And to be honest with yourself, take time for yourself. It's nothing to be controlling it, but much more to let it go behind it and to be safe in your own body. Let your body soften, take care of yourself. Take time for you have this kind of show where you take care of to be with your friends, take care of yourself, to just be, to soften. You don't need to fighting everything around you, but you need to be present in the moment, accept yourself, to love yourself. It's nothing about fixing yourself, but much more to reorganize yourself, to accept all part of you. So start to understand what your body really try to telling you right now. How can you see why you get this flu right now, or why do you have this tension in your back right now? And how can you find the reason you get this kind of back pain for the moment? How can that helping you to understand a deeper lesson in your life? And how can you be even more present in the moment? And one way to do that is to be much more aware of your own body, your own mind, your own thoughts. So showing love for yourself, be more present in the moment, accept all part of you, and also to be much more loving, caring for everyone around you. Because the moment you are open up for everyone around you, it's also helping you to show a new part of you. Maybe part you haven't been able to see before, but when we strange ourselves to help someone else, it also comes back to ourselves. And when you start to take care of yourself, it's so important to see that it's part of you, and you need to take this kind of lesson, listen to your body much more deeply than you normally do, because everything is a lesson. It is a silent language in everything. So take care of yourself and see that everything is connected. And I just want to guide you a little bit short meditation. So if you feel your body, if you're stiff in your body, if stiffness in your back or in your shoulder or in your mind, so just take a deep breath in and out, and just allow yourself to just be in this moment with your body, in your mind, and just be you. Allow yourself to just be you for a few minutes. You don't need to be there for someone else or for do anything, and then just be. So just close your eyes and bring your attention in your body. And notice how you're sitting. There's nothing to change. You just have your feet grounded and you have your hands in the lap. And just observe yourself and relax. Let your shoulder falling down and take a deep breath. Not the way it should be, but the way it actually is. And take a slowly breath in and out. Inhale slowly and exhale softly. And with every breath, allow yourself to arrive more fully here. And scan your body from your crown chakra down to your shoulder, to your arms, to your fingertips, and to your leg. And try to see where do you have and feel this tension. And when you find this place you have this tension, if that is in your back or in your leg, on your stomach, imagine a place when you have a kind of really orange light in this place. And just relax on this place with this color, with this light, bright light, how that's working with this part of your body right now. Concentrate on this place and feel the intention in this place, how it started glowing with this light, with this inner light, with this place in your body. Just follow this. Feel the light, how that will helping you. This light you're feeling, that the power you have within yourself or the creator, and how can they reduce this place and feel it warm inside. How bringing inside you and how that bringing this color, this light, expanding the whole body. And how this tension just go away. And let it go away from your body, out from your arms, in from fingertips, out. And feel the color from the light within yourself, with this yellow light, be complete into your whole body. The energy, the power that you have within yourself. You don't need to fix anything, but you need to feel that this happened for a reason in you. And bring your breath into this arena. Just not forcing, just invited. and breath in this place, this space around the tension, with this color, with this warm, bringing light within you. And feel how this expanding within you. And just be in this feeling. And I repeat for yourself, I allow myself to soften. I don't need to hold anything anymore. Just be in this place that you feel that everything is allowed. Don't pushing anything. Just be in this place. And feel how this power, how this energy get into yourself. You don't have anything you need to achieve, nothing to become, only in this moment. Be in this place and feel your breath. Feel the energy. Feel this lightness in you. How it's filling you with new warmth, with new light, with new energy. And feel that everything are there to guiding you to become an even better version of yourself. The reason why you're feeling this tension is that they're going to give you intention, how we can help you to love yourself even more, to show your part to forget of yourself. You don't need to become someone else. Just be in this moment. Just be you. Allow yourself to just be just you, nothing else. But just you and this energy around you. And let this energy just flow within yourself. And just focus on your own breath. Slowly. Breath. Energy. When you give your energy back to yourself. And give your awareness back to your whole body. And scan it again from the top of the head into your shoulder, into your fingertips, into your leg, to your feet. And feel a difference from the start into now. And if you can feel some kind of difference, if you can feel that you're more relaxed, that's not the same, you're still the same person, but maybe you have much more awareness about your own body and the signal it's showing you. And when you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Because what you experienced is not something separate from life. That is actually how healing actually begins. Not by fighting yourself, but by meeting yourself. Because tension is not here to stay forever. It's here to be understood. And what is to understand we can also let go of. Because we understand what our body tries to show us. And like I said, the moment of cancer is a time to realize the darkness may simply be light. In the process of becoming, we need to see all part of our life, all the darkness side, or fear, all the pain, to become something new. So we can let go of things we're holding us back as well. So try to see yourself. What can you change your life? What goal can you be working with? And what can you allow yourself to be more aware of? And how can that connect it to the tension you have? So you can have it be a much more freely life as well. So allow yourself to just be. Understand yourself, the reason why you have this kind in your life. The health, the root of the illness. And understand how it can also help you to become a new person of yourself. and through to share what's not uncomfortable. And one way to do that is not pushing back, not accept the darkness, but working with it. Accept yourself, accept all parts, accept your tenderness, but don't be behind it. Instead, to pushing to it and understand the reason why that happened and how can we allow ourselves to be much more powerful self. Because that is the lesson in everything, and everything in life happens for a reason.
Yeah, thank you, Miriam. Thank you for the presentation. So what we are going to do here is that we do it full screen. And I'm going to share our last page here with that. uh, So thank you all for joining us. And there was a question, somebody that texted me. I don't know how they got this number. They were talking about the very first the talk, stress. Because I already explained that, stress could be healthy stress or unhealthy stress. So they wanted to, I think name is Christopher Christopher Pollock. I don't know from where he is now. It looks like an international number. That's what I can find. That's He was asking about is stress healthy to the body? Yes, stress is healthy to the body because stress that is needed to live is healthy to the body. But when stress becomes exaggerated, or if it increases to an amount where you cannot do anything and you feel trapped, at that point, the stress becomes really unhealthy. We all need stress because, as a baby is born, there is stress. So that's the reason the baby cries, takes a deep breath and let go, and the stress starts from the time you're born. The first cry, the stress starts, and the stress is always there. Stress is both healthy and unhealthy. It's a paradox. To a certain amount, stress is good because it helps you, it motivates you, and also it keeps the body in a kind of a balance because, every time the sympathetic system goes up, the parasympathetic system tries to fight it and put it down so that they are in a balance. So stress is healthy and also unhealthy. Unhealthy stress is the one we need to worry about. When it becomes unhealthy, then you've got to seek advice of a health professional. And healthy stress and everyday small stress, stress at work, stress at home, stress at your friend's place, or when you're meeting other people, those can be managed with meditation. But when the stress is really big, that cannot be done only with the meditation. The reason is that has got a cause. It has been building up from childhood. We need to find that out because the emotion, more emotional you are from childhood, the more the stress is when you grow up. So I hope I answered your question, Chris. It is both healthy and unhealthy. Healthy is the one that makes us live on this planet. Unhealthy is the one that creates problem. As I told you, the stress can lead to tension, and tension is interpreted by brain as anxiety, or it may also be interpreted as something else also. Okay. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sam. And that complete right. The same with tension as well. Everyone have that from time to time. I don't think that is anyone in life who don't have time when you can feel tension, where you can feel anxiety, we have depression, where you can feel bad thought of self, to feel fear. And all these things will have their own way to be in our body as well. We can feel how that will build kind of wall in ourselves. And it's so important to be connected with ourselves, to see the reason, how can that even guide us? How can we learn from it? How can that help us to become an even better person? And also, like you said, when the moment that you stay for a long time, talk with someone. Don't stay that with yourself, because meditation is lovely. I love it. I do that every single day, but it's not enough. We need to, when thing is heavy in life, we also need to have people around us who can show a way, to be there, to listen for us and help us. Because we're just a human. Everyone in this life or have this time, and we need to have each other as well. So don't stay that. If you feel that you are burnout very, very deep, or you have a tension blocking you to live the life you love to have, talk with someone. It's always someone that has been helping you. Go to your doctor, to go to medical care. We are here to helping you, can show a way, we'll be there, but it's also important to looking for medical health care if you feel have been for a long time. So even been for more than 6 months, to take care of yourself and talk with someone can helping you to show a new way. And remember that is have this kind of difficulty in life. Everyone have that, and that is our body's language to show a new part of our life.
Yeah, thank you. That's very good. So we'll be continuing this the meditation series in future also, and we'll come up with new topics. And if anybody has any new topics, please let us know. We'd like to pursue that. And remember, it's all just care and share. We share our knowledge and we know each other much better, and also we learn from each other. So that's what our policy is, and that's what our I can say is beyond. That's a kind of introduction for us, but that's what our main aim is, to learn from each other. And this video and short meditation is not that there's a correct way or the wrong way. No, you can do it any way you want, but you better follow how to do the meditation. That's enough for you. And even 5 minutes of silence in a day is really good, because if you allot 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, that'll be great. Because we think about morning and evening only because you will be in I mean the sunrise, and also in the dusk, the dawn and the dusk are the best times to do the meditation, because your body is transitioning, your brain waves are transitioning from day to night and from night to day. And we call that the different ways in the psychology. We call it as hypnagogic and hypnopompic, but it's not for you. If anybody wants, I can give you the explanation for that. But at least 5 minutes a day. Start with 5 minutes a day. Slowly increase to 10 minutes a day, maybe after a week. And after a week, go to 15 minutes a day. So if you do this in a regular manner, you will see the changes that occurs. Because every time you meditate, your parasympathetic system takes over. That's what we all need. In this hyper world, most of us are on heightened sympathetic system, always aroused. We are looking out for danger. We are looking out for trouble, but we need to calm down our nervous system. Once we calm it down, you will see the wonders it plays. Uh, the research has shown that it decreases your blood pressure. It decreases your the respiratory rate. It relaxes all the parts of the body. All muscles become relaxed, and then you get the clarity of thought. So that will be my final message. And with that, we will conclude today's meeting. Anything anybody wants to add, Angel or Miriam, go ahead and add it. Okay.
Thank you. It was a great presentation, Miriam. And I welcome you to join us on our future sessions when we will present different other topics and different other ways to meditate. So thank you and have a great day.